Hey YouTube family, it's Gina again, and today we are going to be planting strawberries. So I have several varieties that I've picked up. I have a flamingo, I have I think that's quinot or something like that. I have Ozark, and I have TriStar. Okay, and then I also have some strawberries already planted in a raised bed in the garden that's been there for a couple years. So my thought is that I'm gonna transplant those also. So let me show you where I'm gonna be growing them at. All right, y'all. So y'all know I had 2 Greenstalks set up last season. I actually have 3. The other one isn't set up yet, but it probably will get set up this year. So, you know what? Nope, I'm going to do what I was going to do. Because I was going to say, you know what? I should plant these in my other one because it has 7 tiers instead of 5. But nope, I'm going to stick to the plan. Stick it to the plan, y'all. So anyway, I'm going to plant my strawberries in here. I'm going to have to mix them up some because I believe each one has 10 roots. So as you can see, only 6 roots go in there's only 6 pockets. Y'all know I might do more than one to a pocket. I'm gonna have to think about that. But as we go, you will see what we're going to do. So I'm going to set you guys up so that you can see. I did add a little bit of water to this, but I can tell you, I don't have my gloves on. I will show you that it is pretty dry. Let me use my grandson's little shovel. Oh, this one might not be, maybe because it's the bottom. So maybe it's just because it was snow all around these, and I mean it's not that moist, but it's not extremely dry either. So yeah, we still in the transition of into spring. Okay, all right. So we're not quite. Actually, no, we are spring now. I think the first day of spring was what, March 21st. So we are in the spring now, but you know, Ohio weather, it's hard to tell because we be cold all the way till mid to late April. Okay, all right. Anyway, I am going to kind of work this soil around. I'm going to add some compost, but I'm going to show you guys all that. Okay, all right, let me set you up. As I want strawberries. Yeah, this is what I'm using. Just some Miracle Grow perlite. I just work it down in there. Alright, so now I'm gonna add some compost. This is just black cow. Just to bring it back up to the top. All right. So I have this is the flamingo, and I had them soaking a little bit. They probably didn't even need it because they weren't dry. But the soaking just helps you to easily separate them. See? And this is 3 of them, I think. Oh no, that's 2. All right. There we go. Then get to the rubber band. All right. So I should have 10, I think. I didn't check for sure on this particular pack. So I remember when I grew strawberries the first time. This makes it a little bit easier that it's already starting to grow out from the root. But when you plant strawberries, so there's like this part here, this is what you're going to bury, but you're going to bury it up to the crown without burying the crown. So this here is the crown. You don't want to bury that under the soil. And that was so confusing for me the first time I grew strawberries. To the point, I went and bought a strawberry plant instead. Because I was like, what? Alright, is that just one? I think so. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It looks like I might have 11. I won't be mad at that. But it looks like I have 11. Alright. So. Alright. So I'm just going to make a pocket. Get my strawberry down in there, my strawberry plant. Cover it up. Leaving the crown out, because that's where it's going to grow out the strawberry runners. All right, y'all, let me show you, because I think I ended up with 12 in that pack. Because I have 12 strawberry plants. So let me show you. I'm trying to take these gloves off. Anyway, so you see how the crown there is out. You can tell when you're planting it because it has like a little, this one did anyway, like a little coloration to it. You see that there? So you just want to make sure you don't bury that when you are planting them to ensure that you get some strawberries. All right, so we are going to do the same thing on each one, and see I have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, do I have, yep, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So yeah, I got 12 of them out of that one. The rest of them say they have 10. If they don't, we'll figure it out. But I'm going to try to keep each tier to a specific variety, and that way it makes it a little easy for me to remember. All right, so let me finish doing the rest of them and I will bring you guys back. All right, guys, so I got the 4 packs that I bought planted. The bottom was the flamingo, then the one that I couldn't pronounce, Quinn something. Those 2 packs both had like 12, and I'm for sure the 1 pack was definitely only supposed to have 10. I don't know for sure. Yep, both of them were. I just read it on this flamingo box Let me show you guys just in case. It says 10 plants. See that? There's the English version. All right. So both of those had like 12. So that was nice. This is, y'all, I didn't pay attention to what order I did the other two in, the Ozark and the TriStar. Actually, now I know. Okay. TriStar is this one, and Ozark is the last one I did. So, I decided to, before I put the final bed or whatever you want to call it, planter on top, I would show you what it looks like. And like I said, it was only 10 and those 2 packs, which is so interesting because I bought these at different times from different places, but the one that only had 10 was the most freaking expensive ones. It wasn't worth it. I probably could have got them cheaper somewhere else, but I just saw them and picked them up. You know how it is. Anyway, I'm gonna set you guys up so that you can see how this thing goes together, because each tier has one of these watering systems. That's what the little gray piece is. There's one in between each one, and what I'll probably end up doing on the top one is transplanting some of the ones I have in my raised bed. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know how many are in there, so hopefully it's not too many to where I will be able to transplant them. All right, so let me get you guys set up so that you can see how this thing goes together. All right, guys, so let me tell you, once you put the soil in this thing, it's heavy. Okay, so this piece goes, there's a piece here, it just goes right on top there. And so it catches the water, and then it kind of has holes in it where it just funnels it out to all of the sections. And then this piece just kind of snaps on there. It has the little divided pieces, and you just put it on there. This thing is sturdy. The wind is not going to blow it over, not with all this soil in it, ever. So all I need to do is fluff up the soil up top, and I definitely would probably add some perlite to that one. I did not add perlite in all of them because some of them were fine. Y'all, it's windy, so it's blowing my door to my greenhouse. But what I did is, after I got them in, which I didn't do with that one, I forgot because I got to thinking about bringing you guys in to show you, but I watered in each section as I finished. And I didn't water them in deeply. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add, I'll show you in a minute. I just wanna do this because I meant to do it before I put the piece on, this last tier. So once it gets a deep water, it will funnel the additional down into the other tiers. Uh-oh, I just noticed something. One of them did not go on here all the way. All right. It wasn't on there all the way, and it was making it, I could tell because it was making it kind of look like cracks in the soil. So yeah, anyway, and y'all, I'm not lying, this thing is heavy once the soil is in it. So what you do, where's my other piece, is when you go to water the system, you have this big piece here that goes on top. You just fill it up with water. It trickles it down to each level so every part gets watered. I will tell you, in the hottest months, and it has these little things on there to clip it on there. In the hottest months, you are going to want to water individually the sections, and then also water up here, because I was talking to people who already had Greenstalks, because I was wondering why my thing was always drying out like right away, and then I realized that it wasn't getting watered deeply enough. So then I was told to water each section deeply, and then also water up top, and then that usually will hold it for a few days before you need to water again. But you know, you just check your things periodically. You just stick your finger down in the soil, see if it's moist or not, and just add water as you need to. Okay, so that is it, guys. I still need to paint in the top one. I just wanted to show you how this thing went together, and I will see what I'm gonna do because I don't know how many are in there, and this is the first time I will be digging up strawberries to move them. Yeah. Anyway, I hope y'all like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to y'all again later. All right? Peace.